Hello friends, today we are going to learn about very interesting concepts of a C program which are not only very much helpful for us but also makes us stand ahead of a huge crowd. So let's start with a very basic Hello World program where we'll learn so many concepts and hidden facts. As you can see on the screen, there is a very basic first line written #include stdio.h. But in this particular line, there are so many things to learn and understand. If I say about hash only, that is called preprocessor. Most of the time, what students does, they used to say that this whole line is header file. But that is not true. Hash is preprocessor, include is directive, stdio is standard input output, and .h is the identifier of stdio. And then this stdio.h is called header file, whereas this whole line means pre-process and include all the files that has been saved in standard input output portion. Okay, and the angle brackets used there is actually signifies that this header file is a built-in header file. But if in place of these angle brackets we use double quotes, that shows that header file is a user-defined header file. Let's move to the next line, that is #include conio.h. In a very simple term, we know that conio means console input output. But if I ask you the meaning of console, do you know the meaning of console? The meaning of console is anything performed by the user through the keyboard. Suppose if I am pressing any key on the keyboard, that will be considered as the console input or output. We know that console header file contains getch, clear screen like functions, and both of these functions works only when we press something on the keyboard, right? Let's see the next one, void main. The question is that these brackets, or we can say a pair of parentheses that is written next to main, what does it signify? It signifies the command line argument space. Okay, whenever we are supposed to run a program of addition of two numbers, but we cannot take scanf or get function to store the values, in that case this portion comes in use. We put some arguments here and we run our program through the commands which are not for C compiler, right? In that case, this portion is used as command line argument. Now the question is, why do we use this curly bracket? This curly bracket is used to show that after main there is a compound statement. That is very simple. But the question is, why only the curly braces? See, before this programming language which we know as C language, before this C language there was B plus language, and before B plus there was B language, and before B there was BCPL language. So in those languages, the small brackets and the big bracket was already used. The only left at the time of C development was curly braces. So to make compound statements during the development of C language, it was decided that curly braces would be used to show the compound statements. Clear? Next is int x equals to 3 and semicolon. Int is very simple. Int is integer data type, x is the variable, and equal is the assignment, that is 3 is assigned to x. But the major question is what this semicolon is called. Some of you might be thinking that this is called the new line or the end of line or the terminator. So new line is /n, terminator we can say, but technically this is called a sequence point. The semicolon in any C program is called sequence point. Okay, let's move to the next line. This is printf hello world. Now, do you know what is the meaning of f in printf? This f is called formatted, and whatever we write in the double quotes ahead of scanf or printf, this double quote portion is called control string. Okay, next, see printf %d / n double quotes x plus 2. That means that %d means % is format specifier, we all know, /n is new line character, but the portion double quotes enclosed is called control string. Get ch, get character, and then again the curly braces. So these are some facts that are very essential to know, like what is semicolon, what this pair of parentheses there after main, why we use this, what is .h is that identifier, right? What is control string? See, these kind of knowledge or statements makes you much more intelligent in terms of programming, and you would be able to implement the logic building because you have very clear idea of each and every word and token written here, right? So thank you so much for paying the attention. I hope this video was helpful for you. We'll come up with much more information about C programming and other languages as well. Thank you.